It's about damn time!
I finally arisen. Thank you for your patience. I can only apologise for my inconsistency. First things first, I hope everyone has had a great Christmas, New Year's, or any birthdays or celebrations that have happened in between. But now, let's talk business, because baby girl, we got a lot to talk about. Let's start with the carnivorous shaped elephant in the room. Dilo and Herra's release. Dilo on release had to be one of the most OP, disgusting things I've ever seen in this game. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I have been away for a while, but wasn't it the same speed as Kano? Just like Escanor in the 7 Deadly Sins. Who decided that? It completely nullified the need to play either Utah or Troodon, as it was genuinely just a better version of both, and I think the pure contrast in Troodon's venom and Dilo's, it just makes me think that the Smolties are just destined to be left behind. My small gripes aside, on paper, the devs have done a pretty good job with Dilo. The sound design is gorgeous, I like the more pronounced crests, the facial pubic hair it looks better in game than when we first saw it. I almost got banned from the old Discord for saying that. But I hate its posture. I despise its posture. The pattern bee is also quite nice, one of the rare good pattern bees in the game. But why is my bro standing like that? Like, does anyone else think this posture's a bit weird? Like, does that look normal? Why is this brother standing like that? Like, to me, this just looks very awkward the way he's standing. And I really don't like it. I'll give Dilo a 7.5 out of 10 for execution. But it does seem that most new dinos are likely going to be overtuned on release. And I can see it now. Diablo is going to bring a whole new world of pain to this game. It is gonna be... oh, scares me to even think about it. To quickly touch on Herra here, it's nice. It's one of the most unique dinosaurs in the game. It can live in its own world up in the trees. And it really does give me a very nice option when it comes to wanting to have a solo but mostly chill playstyle. I don't know about you guys, but I love being by myself in an isolated area, just living my own life as bigger animals go about theirs. On top of that, Herra's pattern B is pretty good, so lightning has struck twice here. Savour this moment. And I also love their anole like dewlap. Devs, you cooked well. But to be fair, I do have some critiques. Mainly that Herra should have more to do in the trees. For example, nesting. To me, it doesn't make much sense as to why an arboreal creature would risk nesting on the ground when there's zero threats to worry about in the trees. I also don't like how Hypsy can't climb, because that would enhance Herra gameplay to the nth degree. Imagine just chilling in a herd of Hypsies, just sitting on some branches like some birds, and 2 Herras drop down and start chasing you around the trees. It'll be like this bobcat chasing this squirrel. It'll be so cool. But in the future, these things will probably change, so there's no real reason to worry. Now we're gonna get into the saucy stuff. The new roadmap. When I first saw this, I thought it was a disgrace. To set back Oviraptor once more? To delay it to beyond this year? To mistreat easily the best playable on the roster is a sin one cannot repent from. Devs, you have committed an act of high treason. May you reap what you sow. But in all seriousness, this roadmap is a welcome surprise. Baryonyx and Ostroraptor are coming in the foreseeable future. Barry, in my opinion, is probably the best option to choose carnivore wise. It fits nicely in the current roster, if we forget about Deinosuchus for a second. And Ostro too. I'm happy they are fleshing out the aquatic / semi-aquatic biome, since it is one of, if not the best in game. And I'm excited for Bipe and Ostro Wars. I don't know about you, but I'm on Team Bipe. The only caveat I see is if either are pushed over to the coasts or become coastal creatures, that will just be sad, in my opinion of course. Because, I mean, if they want to go there, like, to find extra fish or turtles, they can, like, it's fine. But if the coast is their main environment, I'm not the biggest fan of it. Even coastal Pteranodon, I'm not the biggest fan of, to be honest. But Pteranodon we'll talk about later, because Pteranodon has been massacred. The mistreatment is so real. It's so real. But this leads me nicely to the mystery dino. Now, I've heard some wild takes on what some people think it'll be. From what I'm told, it's meant to come straight after Maya. So, do we think it's another big apex-like animal? Honestly, I really hope not. I'll give 5 suggestions on who I think it'll be, or it could be. Suggestion 1, aloe. I don't know why, I just get a feeling that adding aloe after Maya is something that the devs will do. They've already gone down the marketing route with Rex and Trike, even with Dinosuchus you could say. But since Maya, Diablo and Stego will all be in, there won't be a shortage of large prey for aloe to hunt. Suggestion 2, Maggie. I love Maggie, and I love sauropods, so I think Maggie would be a beautiful addition to the game, and even more importantly, it'll get people playing, because we all know how controversial Maggie is, and it is shown with Ceratosaurus in its concept art, so maybe there's something in that. But I just want it in the game. I love it. I think it looks so cool. It sounds beautiful. Give me my sauropod, please. Suggestion 3, Megalania. We know with certain systems, the devs want predecessors to help later additions be smoother in development. For example, Pteranodon with flying, Troodon with venom, and Dinosuchus with underwater swimming and submerging, and Herra with climbing. What do we know about Megalania? It can climb, it'll likely be venomous, and a really good swimmer. And those things are all in the game, allowing Megalania for a smoother transition through development. They don't call me Detective Orny for no reason. I'm telling you, Megalania is a good shout. Suggestion 4, Minmi. With the current roadmap's theme of adding semi-aquatics, I feel like Minmi could be slipped in there. I mean, I wouldn't mind that. Minmi is quite inoffensive, so I doubt many people would complain. And finally, suggestion 5, Protoceratops. Hearing Dondi mention they're gonna switch up Coast a bit, I feel like Proto will be included in that. If they're gonna make beaches good, then playing Proto could be on my agenda. And I've seen people say they think the mystery dinosaur is Acrokyrus Quest, or even a new creature to the roster. Either way, it'll be interesting. Now, let's talk about our best friend, Ceratochuff. This mechanic has exposed some of the art community as being some of the biggest sheep going. I will hold my hands up, I will hold myself accountable, and admit that I am an avid hater of Cerato's automatic chuff mechanic. Just to preface, not the buff it gives you, but how loud you are. You even uncontrollably chuff around packmates. Why? Whenever I've been in the old Discord and I've said I don't like it, and I've labelled my reasons why, I get told I'm meant to be a loud, obnoxious bully that's meant to steal bodies, and that it fits the animal's design. What's my Juvicera gonna bully? Nothing! The chuff just gives my position away. And then they say, just crouch! Okay, let's try that. Oh look. Ah. Point proven. We'll try again though. We're gonna give this another go, right? I see food. I go up to it. Okay, I know there's a dilo here, right? Or in the area. I can't see it, so I'm going to crouch now. I'm going to be smart, I'm going to be proactive. So I know the food is there, right? Oh, okay, that's not good. That's not good at all. Let's crouch. Hopefully, actually, my editor or recording software is actually recording this properly. Because the last time I tried to make a gameplay video, it looked terrible. Like, it was glitching, it was stuttering. Anyway. Less about that. Okay. I can see the dialo's going away and I can hear a Utah, right? Oh my god, the Utah's right there. Okay. So we're just going to go to the body, nice and simple, nice and easy. Where are you? Okay. E to eat. Oh look, I pressed E and it makes me chuff because my dinosaur stands up. What is this mechanic? And now my game's lagging. What is this? Point proven. As you can see, or just barely, just crouching doesn't work because it makes your dinosaur stand up and then the chuff mechanic overrides the eating command, giving your position away. But the dev bumlicks defended this with all of their will, with all of their life force, only for the devs to say they're making changes to it, and then I see the exact same people saying it's a good change and was needed. What? If I say what I think, I am in big trouble. I'm not going to mention anyone's name, but if you are around the Isle Discord at least semi-often, you most likely will have seen or maybe even interacted with certain individuals who I would class as dev bumlicks. Because on the spectrum of this community, there are a few groups. Let me name them right now. You have the doomers, who have an irrational hate for the game and the devs. Then there's the dev bumlicks, formerly known as bootlickers, who are just as toxic as the doomers. And then you have the casuals. And then you have the people who oversee all, who have experienced a bit of each group and have delved in and out of the Isle's many communities. I consider myself the latter, but man, you end up interacting with some people who should be on the playable roster themselves. Now, it's time to talk about the new field of view that will be coming in at some point. I'm gonna say it right now, I strongly dislike this. Yes, it's very work in progress, and yes, it's nowhere near finished. But the mere idea of having an almost first-person view from your dinosaur, to me, is lame as hell. Why would I want to have this view from my dinosaur? Why? The two main reasons people say this is a good idea is because it's realistic. Even though the Isle as a whole isn't realistic. I mean, where are the tropical islands with bioengineered dinosaurs on them in modern day? Can someone please show me? And the other reason is that it'll help people ambush you. Like that's ever been a problem in the Isle, especially with camera lock already in place. And also, it's a bit cheap to ambush someone because the game physically doesn't let you see them. Like, where's the skill in that? Just throwing it out there. Also, what's the point of making skins when you can't even see them? Alt attacks will be interesting as well. Tenno's kicks and tail slams, they'll be interesting. I mean, combat as a whole will be interesting when you have this field of view. And you can only see, like, when you look around. So, it's going to be interesting either way. But let me just say this. This take is the worst take I have ever seen in my 7-8 year history in the Isle. Prepare yourself. We are going to break it down step by step, just so we are clear. He goes, I love this new camera. So, first of all, if I've been called a hater for not liking it, then this guy must be at the other end of the spectrum, and being at either end isn't a good thing. Keep up the good work, guys. I agree. Devs, keep up the good work. Generally, the devs have done a good job. Just think about how big the Isle is, how big it has become. You know, it pretty much created this genre, and without the Isle, me and the constituent who said this would cease to exist. So let's give credit where it's due. There is 99 other dinos to see. You don't need to see your dino. When I saw this, I was flabbergasted. Surely, if I've been called out for disliking the idea of it, and from what I've seen so far, then surely we have to call this out too, because this is just as toxic. Or, does it only go one way? If I say what I think, I'll be banned for 6 months. But on a much more positive note, we have been blessed with a lovely Camarasaurus concept art. And Cama is one of those dinos that has been disrespected in prior concepts, so it's good to see it didn't get the para treatment. And look, we have baby sauropods, the cutest things in the game. Whoa, it looks like we got Sticky Dilo over here trying to take him on. What a silly boy. Devs, if we can recreate this in game, I will be the happiest person alive. Please, I'm gagging for it, genuinely. Oh wait, I just remembered, it's gonna be in first person. and every single bit of excitement has been sapped from my body. Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot about these. Now when I saw these, I was like, yes, these are cool. Spinosaurus hunting Deinosuchus should be one of the coolest things in this game. It should be. I mean, Spinosaurus, the model in this game, I think is one of the best models in creation of any genre, any media ever. It looks beautiful. It looks like a brute. It looks aggressive. It looks evil. And some people still find a way to complain about it. I don't know how. You know, people always show me like this Spinosaurus concept art and say this Spino would be better. It's literally the exact same Spino that we have. I don't get it. But yeah, these guys look cool. Imagine if Spinosaurus is the mystery dinosaur. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. But yeah, anyway guys, thank you for watching. This video has probably shown that I'm out of form because I haven't been uploading in a while. If you have watched this far, you are a gem. You're amazing. I hope you have a great day, a great night, a great life, a great everything. I hope you've had a good Christmas, New Year, birthday, any celebration that has happened. Anyone who is with you, I hope that everyone is okay. I love you guys, and I'm sorry for letting you guys down with videos, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Have a great day.